So here I'm playing Matchmech against Sky Striker. This is the first game. I've won the die roll, so I'm going first. I will start here by activating Sigma, normal summon, special summoning it. He says okay. I will go and activate subtraction, targeting my Sigma, overlay those two, expecting a hand trap. He hand traps it. I was like, alright, this doesn't matter, I still have my diameter. Because it's a normal diameter, I will activate diameter, targeting my Sigma, special summoning my Sigma back. And now here I decide to go into the Link Disciple as well as Link Devotee combo. He asks for banish Sigma, but Sigma obviously does not get banished because he got sent as XYZ material and not from the field. I explain it to him and he is okay. He's like, okay, I got it. I activate Link Disciple to draw into another hand trap, which happens. I was like, I don't really need the Matchmech equation, so I will put that back, activate Link Devotee effect, go into get my 2 tokens. Here I go into the Cyber's Wicked, and then I'm going to it to go later on go into the Appaloosa. I banish my Alembertion because so he can't call by the graveyard if I summon it next turn. It's the only smart thing to do. I get a diameter. I set my impermanence and pass my turn. I do not know what I'm playing against, so this is pretty okay. I have 2 interruptions as well in Appo. He activates multi-roll, he activates his field spell. He is still in draw phase, I was kind of confused. He activates multi-roll, targeting the field spell. He goes main 1. I was like, okay, I'm gonna, in response to the multi-roll, I am going to activate my IP, especially my Appaloosa from the extra deck. It has 2 materials. And here he goes field spell. I don't know why I targeted the multi-roll. Field spell effect gets a ray. I think here he goes into a Shizuku. I wasn't even confused about the Shizuku because I had an imperm. So he attacks into it. He couldn't even kill it because it was just a trade. Then I imperm it to keep my apple. He has the Eagle Booster. Who the fuck plays Eagle Booster, but he still had it. So he Eagle Boosters his Shizuku. My Appo dies. Exactly. He has 2 cards engraved. The multi-roll was negated by the impermanence, which was bad play by him, placing it in the same column. Here he gets an engage. I don't know why I didn't ash this. I guess that was a misplay. So I draw for turn. I have diameter. I have subtraction. I ask standby phase okay. He says okay. I go main 1, I normal my diameter expecting an imperm and widow anchor, something of that sort. He widow anchors me, asks to take, but he cannot take because he only has 2 spells engraved. I continue on with the combo. I will special Sigma. Here I overlay into Alembertion. This is a very good play because now he cannot hand trap me anymore. Because Alembertion has a negate from diameter. So this is pretty easy from here on out. I go Alembertion effect, get a circular will send multiplication. Yes, multiplication. I summon it, then I go subtraction, targeting his Shizuku, and you can basically see where this is going. I will Alembertion summon back the multiplication. I was thinking really hard here how to get the Tina on board, but then I was like, okay, Circular can search me the spell that revives. Circular effect gets me the equation. I will activate equation, get diameter, and here I just go into Final Sigma attack, and that is the game. That is game 1. Still ask well, this is game 2. He lets me go first. I was very confused on why he would let me go first, but this is a very good hand going first. I can play through a lot of interruptions, so I am very fine with it. I activate Circular, send the Sigma. This is a very basic combo, activate Sigma. Now here I go diameter. Diameter will bring back the Sigma. This is a way for Matchmech to play around hand traps. The only thing that really blows you out here is Crow. Crow will banish the Sigma, so you can't special it back, and it basically negates the diameter. So if you want to play around Crow, I wouldn't do this. If you want to play around everything else but Crow, you can do this. Here the diameter, it goes through, luckily, because I wasn't expecting him to play Crow. I summon back the Sigma. I overlay here for Alembertion. Alembertion has a negate. It's very important, so he cannot really hand trap me anymore. I go circular effect, so he can't negate it. I can't ash it. As chainlink 1, chainlink to Alembertion. I add the trap as well as another circular here, I think for next turn. Yes. And here I was thinking for a bit, but I still decided to go Link Disciple, and then I go Parallaxy, which gives me a 4 material Appaloosa here. So this summons 2, I get Link Devotee. Here I did kind of a mistake using Alembertion to tribute the Link Devotee. I should have used Link Disciple to draw into another hand trap, but I think Droll is already pretty good. So here I just do the normal combo, which gives me the 4 material Apple. I think another hand trap would have been better here, instead of a 4 material Apple against Sky Striker. So I just go ahead, use Cyber Speaker, banish 1, set a trap, and now he activates Rotor, which is fine. I draw him again, he Lightning Storms. Here I made a mistake, because Ip says a Link monster that used this card as a material cannot be destroyed by your opponent card effect. I did not know that. I should have activated Ip in response and made Apple, so this card basically did nothing. But I did not. I just took this as a learning opportunity to now know that Ip Masquerena does that. And the game carried on. No Ip effect. He goes into Hayate. I think he sends Widow Anchor here, because he can't even activate the engage because of my draw. Yeah, he gets Kagari. Kagari gets back the Widow Anchor. And now the game, he goes Shizuku. 1 Day of Peace. He can't 1 Day of Peace here actually because of the draw, which we both forgot. I reminded him that he can't do that draw, so he gets it back. I think here he just sets 1 and wants to pass, goes into his end phase. Shizuku wants to add on the Shizuku trigger. I will go with Super Factorial. Maybe should have done that end of main phase 2 so he doesn't get the Shizuku trigger, but in the end it didn't really matter. I go into XYZ, into Laplation, and this is a really smart play I did for the end phase, so I can shoot his Widow Anchor as well as his Shizuku as well as 1 card in hand, which means that Ray is also not live because my Laplation has a negate because of diameter. So this is a really good spot to be in to OTK next turn. So I send 3 cards. He wants to special back, I negate, and from here on out I get a pretty easy win against Sky Striker. So I'm just like, I go circular, send multiplication, then I go diameter effect, summon back the multiplication. Here I go circular effect. I think I get the reborn. Yes, I get the reborn. I overlay. I go into Alembertion. Alembertion has I negate because of diameter, so he can't even hand trap me. And from here on out, it's very easy. I just go Sigma effect, and now I go. Would have gone into Update Jammer, into Transcode Talker, into Access Code Talker. Access Code Talker would have attacked twice with 5.3, and that would have been game.